Well, I was cast about 3 or 4 years ago when we were making Les Miserables, but the film didn't get financing, and so I had a few years to sort of talk to people, meet women from the trans community, and hear their stories, and across the board everyone was sensationally generous with telling their stories and opening their hearts in order to educate me. So that's kind of how I went about it.
It's because we find your character and Lili Elbe in a very loving relationship. Is that the way you approached it?
I immediately, when I read the script the first time, it came off the page that they had such a strong connection, that they were soulmates. They even kind of go into and mentioning that in the beginning of the film, and that I also think that must have been the essence of this relationship, to go through the journey that they did at that time. It must have been because they were able to feel like they were seen by each other, they were loved and supported by each other.
I mean, I went to an all-boys school, and I spent most of my sort of teens playing women in plays, so that wasn't that shocking. I also look identical to my mother, so it was. So it wasn't shocking, but it was the experience of making it was just wonderful.
Is there something you'd like to tell me?
Is there something you'd like to know?
I'm your wife. I know everything. Could you help me with something?
You will not tell anyone about this.
Hello there. We're going to call you Lily.
Eddie goes so deep whenever he plays a role, and his preparation is extraordinary. I kid you not, this guy who's next to me prepared for a year solid for this film, full time. I mean, I handed him the script on the set of Les Mis in an unmarked brown paper envelope on the barricades of French Pinewood, and he fell in love with the script like I did, and he's been thinking about it ever since. So I think it's just, he cares about the characters he plays. He cares about, in this case, that it's a real person, like Stephen Hawking was a real person. And really, I saw the burden of how much he cared, and almost one of my jobs as a director was to allow him to forget that burden and be in the moment and play the moment, and he's also great at that.
Now, do you think it could have been made a few years ago, or is the time right now?
Our producer have been fighting for 15 years to get this film off the ground, so that's how hard it has been. But thank God she stood by, and we're here tonight.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Exactly what happened last night?
There was a moment when I wasn't me. There was a moment when I was just Lily.
But Lily doesn't exist. We were playing a game.
Something changed.
He's lost his way. He needs a friend.
Let me help. I think Lily's thoughts. I dream her dreams. She was always there.
I need my husband. I need to hold my husband. Are you all right?
The fact is, I believe that I'm a woman.
And I believe it too.
Surgery has never been attempted before.
You're my whole life. They could kill you.
It's my only hope. This is not my body. I have to let him go. I love you because you're the only person who made sense of me. Who made me possible.